Maintain silence. Kindly maintain silence. You are requested to remain seated and maintain silence throughout the solemn occasion. Please ensure your mobile phones are switched off until the ceremony is over. You are not permitted to leave the Anderson Hall during the proceedings of the event. Awardees and prize winners are requested to be seated in the area allotted for them. Maintain silence, please. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sheba Davidson, Dean of Women Students. Today we have gathered at the historical Anderson Hall for yet another Hallmark event 2021-2022. Our guest of honor, Mr. R. Subramanian, IAS, has arrived and is now receiving the guard of honor. I request you to maintain silence throughout this solemn occasion. ஆன் பண்ணியாச்சா? ஆன் பண்ணியாச்சா? சவுண்ட் வருதா? இதில் சவுண்ட் வருமா லைவில்? Silence, please.
Through the constant support and mentorship of MCC MRF Innovation Park, we were able to refine our business model and we were also able to explore new markets. With the help of MCC MRF Innovation
Ladies
Park,
and gentlemen,
we are looking to
I draw your
scale up
kind
our
attention to the
business
following
new
announcement.
and target new marketplaces.
Kindly be adhered to your ropes till the end of the program. You are requested to maintain seated and maintain silence throughout this solemn occasion. Please ensure that your mobile phones are switched off until the ceremony is over. Awardees and prize winners are requested to be seated in the area allotted for them. You are not permitted to leave the Anderson Hall during the proceedings of the event. While receiving your diplomas, you are requested to enter through my right side and leave by my left side of the stage. We welcome the graduates to the commencement of the 20th Graduation Day ceremony of the self-finance stream for the academic year 2019-2020. As we begin the solemn occasion, I request you to kindly rise while the guest of honor and the dignitaries arrive with the academic procession and remain standing until they are seated on the dais. Silence, please. On behalf of the Madras Christian College Fraternity, Principal Dr. P. Wilson, Bursar Mr. Cyrus Kalluparakal, the Board of Directors, Teaching, Administrative and Support Staff, Alumni, and graduates of the Self-Finance stream, I welcome our distinguished guest of honor, Sri R. Subramanian IAS, Secretary, the Department of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India.
This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Let's commence the 20th graduation day by invoking the presence and blessings of our Lord Almighty with a prayer by Reverend Lol Tangzula Chongtu, Associate Chaplain. This will be followed by the reading of the college prayer by the bursar, Mr. Cyrus Kallupurakal. Prayer for the alumni will be led by Dr. C. Selvaraj, Secretary, MCC Alumni Association. The prayers will be followed by the singing of the hymn, Praise My Soul, the King of Heaven, and the Tamil Thai Varthu, both rendered by the college choir. Following the invocation and the singing, the graduation day will be officially declared open by the Principal and Secretary, Dr. Paul Wilson. May I now request the congregation to remain standing till the declaration of the graduation day by the Principal, and I invite the Associate Chaplain to lead us in the prayer.
Shall we pray? O God, the Creator and Sustainer, before whom generations rise and pass away, we thank you for your creation, preservation, and liberation. The author of life, the foundation of wisdom, you have been the source of inspiration for the life, walk, and witness of the Madras Christian College during the past 185 years. We thank you for the heritage in which we have entered in this college, for opportunities freely given to think, study, and worship, for the enlightenment gained in this place and the attainment of the higher values of life. We thank you for this day and for its significance as we celebrate the 20th graduation day of the self-finance stream. Our fathers, in their pilgrimage, walked by your guidance and rested on your compassion. Be unto us the cloud by day and the fire by night. Guide, guard, and protect all those who have gathered in this place. Bless us, O Lord, this afternoon with your presence and benediction. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Prayer for the college. O thou who in days past didst put it into the hearts of good men to found this college for the imparting of sound learning, the building of character, and the spread of spiritual truth and knowledge of thyself. Bless our college and schools. May love, unity, and brotherhood be learnt here. May industry, uprightness, and courage grow here. And from this place may there be sent forth continually a stream of men and women who shall serve thee faithfully in thy word. Amen.
Prayer for the alumni and alumni. O God, of whose gift alone it cometh, that thy faithful people do unto thee true and faithful service. We pray thee to follow with thy blessing those students who have gone out from amongst us to serve in the wider arena of life outside these college walls. Strengthen them to meet victoriously all temptations. Enable them for the faithful performance of their life work, and may they ever, without fear of man, follow steadfastly where duty, right, and honor lead. Amen.
the graduation of the college has been called to distribute the degrees and diplomas in various subjects of the college upon the candidates who in the examination recently held for the purpose have been certified to be worthy of the same.
Kindly be seated. Leadership author John C. Maxwell says, "A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way." Dr. Paul Wilson, through his dynamic leadership, he advanced academic excellence, social relevance, and spiritual vitality to a remarkable extent. His pioneering vision and mission have transformed MCC, which has seen progress and development at an unprecedented pace. I take pleasure in inviting our principal, Dr. Paul Wilson, to deliver the welcome address and to present the college report for the year 2020-2021.
Shri R. Subramaniam, IAS, Secretary, Department of Social Justice and Empowerment, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, New Delhi, who is the chief guest for the 20th graduation day of the self-finance stream of Madras Christian College. The Secretary and the members of MCC Alumni Association, the Board of Directors, Versa, Deans, heads of the departments, officers of the college, faculty members, alumni, administrative and support staff, media, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It is a God-given privilege for me to welcome each one present over here for the 20th graduation day ceremony, to introduce the chief guest and to briefly present a report of the self-finance stream of the college for the academic year 2020 and 21. The chief guest for today is an alumnus of our college who did his undergraduate degree in the economics from Madras Christian College and MA and MPhil in international politics from JNU. He did MBA in international business from Indian Institute of Foreign Trade and further completed his MSc in macroeconomics from the University of Bradford, UK on Commonwealth Fellowship. Shri R. Subramaniam IAS assumed charge as Secretary in the Department of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India on 13th December 2019. Prior to this assignment, he served as the Secretary in the Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India from the 1st March 2018. He joined the department as an additional secretary in the year 2015. He also served in the Department of Rural Development, Government of India as a joint secretary, where he was in charge of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, an employment scheme which provides social security by guaranteeing paid work per year to all the families whose adult members opt for unskilled labor-intensive work. He was also assigned the position of Director in the Ministry of Textiles in the year 2000. He held several important positions in the government of Andhra Pradesh. He was instrumental in implementing Indirama, a massive program for providing Paka houses to all the urban and rural poor. He has been instrumental in instituting endowment for memorial awards for excellence for economics, bachelor's program, along with his BA classmates in the Department of Economics, the batch from 1978 to 1981. And the same will come into effect from 2020 and 22. Further, he has been helping the college in terms of establishing innovation ecosystem by facilitating human resources from Ministry of Human Resource and Development. It is my pleasure to invite him to deliver the graduation address after the presentation of my report for the year 2020 and 21. MCC has been ranked at 4th position in science and 5th position in arts in the ranking conducted by India Today, and it stands as number 1 in Chennai. In the Educational World Ranking for the year 2020 and 21, Madras Christian College stands as number 3 in India and number 1 in Tamil Nadu and Chennai. In the NARF ranking for the year 2020, we have been ranked at 17th position in India among arts and science colleges. We have introduced some new courses including BCom Professional Accounting and an additional section in BCom General under the self-finance stream from 2020 and 21 in our college. Department of Social Work aided stream has a unit called Social Work Students Association, and they received a prestigious Champion of Justice Award from the Government of Tamil Nadu Police and International Justice Mission in the year 2021. Infrastructure development. The sewage treatment plant, the second green project, was dedicated on 27th May 2020. Our college management has spent 1.07 crores on this project. All campus sewage gets recycled with an outcome of 3.75 lakh liters of grey water per day apart from manure, which is being used for farm cultivation purposes. Groundbreaking ceremony of MCC Boyd Tandon School of Business was held on 27th May 2020. Groundbreaking ceremony of audiovisual room in the Department of Chemistry was held on 22nd October 2020. This project is sponsored by Dr. C.J. Alexander, a distinguished alumnus of the Department of Chemistry, to the United Board for Christian Higher Education in Asia. The historic inauguration of MCC MRF Innovation Park was held on 17th March 2021. MRF Limited has contributed rupees 2.32 crores during the year 2020, and the total project cost is around 26.09 crores. It is fully funded by the MRF Foundation. The dignitaries who took part in the event was Mr. K.M. Maman, the Chairman of MCC Association and Board of Directors and Chairman of MRF Limited, Mr. Arun Maman, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of MRF Limited, Mr. P.W.C. Devidar, IAS, former Additional Chief Secretary of Government of Tamil Nadu, Selvi Apurva, IAS, Principal Secretary to the Government of Higher Education Department, Dr. R. David Koilpillai, Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Madras, and the Vice Chancellor of SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Mr. Dr. C. Muthamil Selvan. Dr. C.J. Alexander, a distinguished alumnus of the Department of Chemistry of our college, has contributed an amount of 6.2 lakhs through the United Board for Christian Higher Education in Asia for the projects of the Department of Chemistry. The amount has been used for construction of audiovisual room in the Department of Chemistry. Mr. K.M. Maman, the Chairman, MCC Association and Board of Directors, has donated an amount of rupees 37.51 lakhs through MOWI Foundation for the Center for Teaching and Learning at MCC. A grant of US dollars 24,960 has been received from United Board for Christian Higher Education in Asia to its United Board Pandemic Response Fund for establishing the Center for Teaching and Learning at MCC. College also is involved in relief programs. The college, in coordination with the Department of Social Work, NSS, SCM and College Union Society, undertook a relief program in response to COVID-19 pandemic among the migrants in Tamil Nadu who were struggling to go back to their native places. The outreach work was inaugurated on the 3rd June 2020. Keeping the current pandemic crisis in mind, departments and units of MCC were encouraged to conduct webinars in association with reputed organizations. Tree plantation drive was also conducted, keeping in mind to replenish the trees that we have lost during the Varda cyclone. Professor Edward Barnes' tree plantation drive was conducted in 2020 at Madras Christian College by MCC Campus Curatory in association with Scrub Society on 9th October 2020. Samplings of the same species were planted on the exact spots in order to replace the lost ones during Varda cyclone. As an initiative, samplings were planted along the roads around the main building and the halls of residence. MCC has taken an initiative to kindle entrepreneurship inspiration of the students and hence formed MCC Entrepreneurship Development Cell in association with Center for Entrepreneurship Development and Innovation Institute, EDII Tamil Nadu, Anna University, Chennai. MCC has taken up a strategic effort to create awareness and measures towards capacity building among members of the faculty through MCC Research Colloquium. Periodical virtual meetings on contents such as the nuances of scholarly writing, research metrics, pedagogical innovations, and designing curriculum were conducted on a weekly basis. 58 lectures were organized during this academic year. An outreach program was also organized to around 7 colleges of education under St. Christopher's College of Education, sponsored by UGC. We were able to get around 68.49 lakhs at the fund generated through the projects. The following are the members of faculty from various departments who were serving as a PA or co-PA. Dr. G. Gnanasekaran from the Department of Botany, Dr. J. Logamanya Tilak from the Department of Zoology, and Dr. R. Moses Imbaraj, the former professor from the Department of Zoology, Dr. A. Sylvia from the Department of Social Work. They were all involved in generating funds through the project work. Retirement, administrative and support staffs. The following are the administrative and support staff who retired during the year academic 2019-20. Mr. D. Shankar from the Kibble Computer Center, Department of MCA. Mr. M. Rajendran from Basa's office. Mr. C. Arjunan from Alumni and Public Relations Office. Mr. Esupadam, Department of Botany. Mr. Sampath from Estate Office. The following are the faculty members. Dr. Bercia Grace from the Department of English SFS, who completed her PhD under the able guidance of Dr. C. Dhanabal, Associate Professor, PG and Research Department of English, Bishop Heber College, Trichy. Dr. A.K. Abhinesh from Journalism, Dr. P. Johanna Jasmine from Commerce, and Dr. Jobin Joy from the Communication Department received their PhD degrees during this academic year. Paper presentations and publications by the faculty. 10 faculty members presented 19 papers, international conferences and seminars. 5 faculty members presented 7 papers in national conferences and seminars. Regarding publications, 33 faculty members published 47 papers and 1 book. Lectures delivered, 21 faculty members delivered 44 lectures as resource persons. Recognitions, 5 faculty members received awards and honors. Dr. V. Jayalakshmi, Department of Languages, was honored with COVID-19 Warriors Award in appreciation of outstanding dedication and service to the nation and fight against novel corona in lockdown period by Manavadikar Today, a reputed media from Bihar, Jharkhand on 25th July 2020. Recognitions, Mrs. T. Hannah Clara, Department of Physics, has been awarded Best Poster Award in 8th National Conference on Hierarchically Structured Materials held on 21st and 22nd February 2020 at SRM Ramapuram campus. Dr. K.M. Frenny Joy, Department of Physics, was awarded International Remarkable Researcher Award for the year 2020 and 21 by ISSN Awards in association with Research Bureau Veritas on 28th November 2020. Dr. Yashodharan Suresh, Department of Geography, Tourism and Travel Management, received Best Researcher Award in the International Scientist Awards on Engineering, Science and Medicine held on 8th and 9th January 2021 at Salem. 5 departments organized 1 conference, 1 seminar, 4 workshops, and 9 departments organized 40 lectures. 8 departments organized 34 webinars. This is a student strength for the year 2020 and 21. We have totally 3,411 students, and out of which 9,964 men and 1,447 women. And pass percentage for the 2019 and 20, from BA, the pass percentage is 87, BBA 89, BSc 84, BCA 91, BCom 93, BSW 91, BVOC 76, MA 94, MSc 94, MCom 92, MSW 100, MCA 96 percentage. 7 students from 4 departments presented 5 papers and published 1 paper and 1 article. Sports and games, a college encourages also sports and games. Mr. Jeswin Aldrin from first BA History of the day stream bagged gold medal in the event long jump in 36th National Junior Athletics Championships 2021 at Guwahati, Assam. In addition, he also created a new meet record in the event long jump 7.97 meters in 32nd South Zone National Junior Athletics Championship 2021 at Kerala. Following were the students who also won or bagged gold medal or secured 4th position in the event of 110 hurdles and secured 6th position, namely Nitin from first MCom bagged gold medal, and Mukesh first BA History, Gokul second BA English. Professor Bennett Halbert Faculty Cricket Tournament. The year 2021 served also as a year of reviving the culture by addressing the cultural discontinuity. Very glad to announce Professor Bennett Albert Tournament was revived after a gap of 5 years in 2021. Now this event has been integrated with the calendar. National Cadet Corps, NCC Infantry, Naval and Air Wing cadets participated in training camps, awareness programs and campaigns and tree plantation drives. And also they celebrated Independence Day and Republic Day. NSS unit organized 4 webinars and many programs such as online quiz, Independence Day contest, awareness programs, campaigns, live session on diabetes and COVID-19, panel discussion and oath-taking ceremony. Scrub Society organized a green walk and plastic recycling awareness program on 22nd March 2021. More than 250 students participated in this event. College Union Society, an inter and intra-collegiate cultural event called Aurora 2020-21 was organized on the 30th January 2021. Pandemic could not stop us from celebrating student autonomy. College Union Society election for the student chairman was conducted virtually on 11th September 2020 for the first time, conceptualized by the Vice President and staff advisor from faculty members. Sports events were conducted through online mode for students, beginning with the inter-department online chess tournament. MCC Boyd Tandon School of Business. 12 students registered themselves for the professional diploma in data analytics for business applications. 3 students registered themselves for postgraduate certificate in data analytics for business applications. Classes were conducted from October 2020. School of Continuing Education. The School of Continuing Education has introduced 6 new courses during this academic year. Diploma in Elements of Archaeology, Diploma in Shipping Logistics, Diploma in Hotel Operations and Food Safety Management, Internship on the Historical Monuments of Chennai and Pondicherry, Diploma in Counseling Skills and Certificate course in Competitive Examinations. Campus Ministries. The activities of campus ministries encompassing Staff Study Circle, Staff Prayer Fellowship, Student Christian Movement, Institute for Advanced Christian Studies had enriched the college community in enriching spiritual vitality, one of the core values of a college. Bishop Heber Chapel service, online worship service in English was broadcasted on the Bishop Heber Chapel official YouTube channel every Sunday at 8 a.m. Anderson Hall prayer was conducted on every working day at 8:15 a.m. on the Bishop Heber Chapel official YouTube channel. The first meeting was held on 8th October 2020 of the Staff Study Circle, where Dr. Sundar Manogar, Director General, Pandit Deen Dayal Petroleum University, now it's called Pandit Deen Dayal Energy University, Ahmedabad, was a speaker, and he spoke on the topic initiative, investment and innovation. He expounded on the significance and need for initiative and innovation in research in higher education. The second meeting was held on 21st January 2021 and principal addressed the gathering. Campus Ministries Student Christian Movement. SCM unit commenced its social action program jointly with the College Union Society and NSS and the Department of Social Work by distributing food packets to the migrant workers. SCM students did intercessory prayers twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays for various needs and concerns. On 8th September 2020, the 3 student bodies, College Union Society, NSS and SCM, organized Teachers' Day celebration via Zoom. The student-teacher retreat on 31st January 2021 was conducted, in which Reverend Dr. Marcus served as a resource person. Student counseling services is yet another unit, Madras Christian College. 730 tele-counseling sessions were conducted by this unit. 610 students, 81 staff and 39 parents were benefited through counseling during this academic year. 34 students and 12 teaching staff were trained in peer counseling course and basic counseling course level 2 respectively. Webinar series on psychological well-being, 8 sessions were conducted on this. An aspiring to become career counseling session was conducted, webinar for administrative staff members, webinar on trauma and transformation has been conducted by Student Counseling Center. Institute for Advanced Christian Studies is yet another unit of Madras Christian College. It conducted Pastors Conference on 10th October 2020, and it also conducts church music course from 5th to 20th March 2021, and Christmas program was organized on 12th December 2020. Diploma in Christian Studies program began on 29th September 2020. 40 candidates have registered for Certificate in Biblical Foundations course in ICM Church, Kelambakam Satellite Center. An Institute for Advanced Christian Studies now begins to work with satellite centers in various places. Internal Quality Assurance Cell conducted 2 programs, one by the resource person called Vimal Gerald, Assistant Professor in Computer Science, St. Joseph's College, Tiruchirappalli, on e-content development from August 10 to 13, 2020. The second FDP on training of trainers on outcome-based education was conducted from 2020, August 24th. Dr. C. James, Associate Professor in Physics and IQAC Coordinator of Scott Christian College, Nagargoil, served as a resource person. Placement Cell, the campus drive for 2020-21 started with pre-placement talk by Teach for India during 1st to 3rd September 2020, followed by aptitude test and HR interview. About 35 companies, including Deloitte, Cognizant, Tata Consulting Services, Bank of New York, Wipro, Infosys, Ford, Zifo R&D, had conducted online mode campus drive. Around 150 students have been placed during this academic year 2020-21. Center for Women's Studies. It organized 5 webinars. 2-day capacity building workshop for women students was organized on February 25th and 26th, the year 2021. Capacity building certificate course for empowering upskilling and reskilling of non-teaching staff of Madras Christian College was organized from 1st to 12th of March 2021. Alumni chapter meetings were organized through Zoom by Trivela chapter and through hybrid mode by the Nilgiris chapter. Myself served as a resource person, and I was interacting with the members of the Nilgiris chapter, and it was very fruitful session which was conducted with the Kotri Community College, and college is expecting to conduct many more alumni chapter, and we have already sent information to the departments to conduct alumni batch reunion in the campus. MCC Farm is another unit of Madras Christian College. 3 students each from the Department of Botany, Department of Zoology and the Department of MCA have done their farm related projects. The sale of pork that was withheld for over 5 months due to the pandemic was revived in the month August 2020. The vermicompost area has been converted into a primary shelter for poultry unit. The upper floor of the farm office was refurbished to create an office space for research. Dr. Chandra Devanesan Center for Human Resource Development, a webinar on skills for future data science, AI and ML was organized on 29th August 2020. Soft skill orientation program was organized for PG students. Nearly 350 students attended this event. Author Speak series was launched as a new initiative on 29 January 2021. Institute for Administrative Services Coaching. It conducted 3 webinars, one with Shankar IAS Academy, the other one with Ganesh IAS Academy, and the third one with Eva Stalin IAS Academy on 4th November. 2 students trained by IASC cleared UGC NET in June 2020. Family Life Institute. Regular services were rendered through FLI Hospital from July 2020. Tailoring course began on 5th October 2020. A webinar on successful families in the pandemic was organized on 7th October 2020. An awareness program on the importance of education of children and entrepreneurship was conducted on 21st January 2021. Rice received from Zogo farms has been distributed to the Narikarawa community members with the help of MSW students of Loyola placed at FLI for fieldwork. Center for Peace Studies. Center for Peace Studies has completed 9 years of its existence. 2 webinars were conducted. A 2-day international webinar on creating young ambassadors for culture of peace was organized on 14th and 15th of August 2020. An international webinar on peace and conflict resolution, perspectives from around the globe was conducted on 10th and 11th of December 2020. MCC has 3 community colleges, one at Tambaram, one at Kotagiri, and one at Pulikat. And many students have started registering themselves for various skill development courses in these community colleges. And I wish to mention here that our community colleges have received NSDC approval, NSDC recognition from the National Skill Development Corporation. And the courses offered henceforth would be certified and recognized by NSDC. The academic year 2020-21 has witnessed once again the sovereign hand of God orchestrating all the events, sustaining us through crisis during pandemic lockdown, in addition to receiving an honor and privilege of becoming trend-setting and trend-shifting institution as in the past. Madras Christian College will strive hard to appropriate and contextualize the developments in education by tuning itself with the current trends, fulfilling the vision of our founding fathers and the plan of God. Institution of MCC MRF Innovation Park would redefine the education in liberal arts and science colleges of India, setting trends for other institutions of similar order to appropriate. Lockdown was an opportunity to prove that MCC reckons employee value proposition through its service to humanity by holding its staff financially safe through its reserves. Manifestation of establishing new equilibrium by MCC through a seamless transition in redeeming the digital space during lockdown can be ascribed to the providence of God in rendering MCC resilient to any stress or strain. Apart from setting benchmarks for the development of the institution, Madras Christian College believes in hand-holding the stakeholders to achieve the goal by providing awareness, infrastructure, incentivization, mentorship, and opportunities to grow from naivety to proficiency. May God bless Madras Christian College in hoc signo.
Thank you, sir. As a true gentleman of MCC, your refined presentation was truly inspiring and heartwarming. Our hearts are filled with gratitude to God for His blessing He has bestowed upon Madras Christian College in the past years.
It is now time to translate our gratitude and affection by honoring our guest of honor, Sri R. Subramaniam, IAS, Secretary to the Government, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, and alumnus of Madras Christian College. May I now invite the Principal and Secretary, Dr. Paul Wilson, to hand over the memento to our chief guest. I invite the bursar, Mr. Cyrus Kallupurakal, to hand over the fruit basket to our guest of honor. Thank you, sir. I now take the privilege to invite our erudite and distinguished guest of honor, Sri R. Subramaniam, IAS, Secretary to the Government, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, to deliver the graduation day address. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give him a big round of applause? Over to you, sir.
Dr. Paul Wilson, the most dynamic and visionary principal of this esteemed college, learned deans, faculty, and the staff, who have served this institution with great honor and accolades who are present here. And those of you who are graduating out today to enter the vast world of opportunities. ladies and gentlemen, I feel privileged to be here. Not only because I returned to this place where we have studied, learned, played, collaborated nearly 4 decades ago, but also because this is an opportunity for me to salute an institution which has served the interests of the education system of this country for more than 185 years. It is a rare honor to be in such a hallowed institution which has, year after year, produced remarkable faculty, students, and then helped in nation building. Friends, it's also a very emotional moment for any alumni to come back to its alma mater. Because it's here that one learns the basics of life on which you build your entire life's goals and life's achievements. Formative years, which are spent in the educational institutions, not only lays the path for the future life, but it constantly guides and nourishes so that you can further go up in the life. Therefore, when we say alma mater, we are really talking about an institution which not only teaches, but also constantly nourishes in all your efforts in the life. It is in this hallowed institution, in these hallowed classrooms, that we have learned the methods of a systematic study. In these halls, we learned how to collaborate with people. In this air here, we heard so many languages, dialects, lingos, mixing of so many cultures, which has broadened our thinking, understanding of the Indian culture and the systems. On these tracks, we have learned how to compete intensely, fiercely, but at the same time fairly. From the teachers, we have learned the quiet dignity, especially in handling difficult customers. In these shaded paths, many of us have found their first love in life, some of which has actually fructified and taken them to a life of togetherness. However, as much a person grows, however much he grows, his stability is defined by the values which are imbibed in the educational institutions. The taller the tree grows, the more unstable it becomes if the roots are not strong enough. I feel that in the last 4 decades of my journey, what I have learned here, my experiences here, have really kept me in good stead. And today, therefore, I am here before you to tell you all that you are graduating from a great institution. And graduation from a great institution will take you to greater heights in life. You must have that confidence in this institution, and I'm sure you will all succeed. Friends, they say change is the only constant thing in life. Everything changes. Especially the changes are more visible in the sphere of knowledge. The growth process changes, opportunities broaden, and new vistas open up. There was a time when teaching or administering or treating were mostly the only options which are available to the students passing out. Today the opportunity is broadened. We are in a new era of science and technology which is reshaping the knowledge ecosystem. We have got internet system which has connected every cell of the world together into one neat whole. There was a time when if you had to learn about something, you had to run into the library and then flip through the books. Today all that you need is only a flip of your finger, because the knowledge has come into the fingertips. Revolutions have come in the field of knowledge and also in the field of technology. And every revolution takes us to a new paradigm of living. Post the internet revolution, we have seen the IT revolution which has gripped the whole world. What was a problem which cannot be solved can be solved by machines within seconds. That has brought in greater opportunity for the people so that they could utilize their time in better formulating their thoughts and in planning for the future of the planet. The telecom revolution has come, which has brought in a completely new paradigm, where everybody, whether it is in the rural area, urban area, is connected through a network. The social media revolution has made possible interaction on a virtual mode. These are all changes which are happening, and then these changes will happen. And the technology that we are witnessing is bound to increase the pace of this change. Friends, the change always brings new opportunities, but also brings new challenges. We must all be aware of that when we are looking at the social media. For example, you are able to network to somebody whom you have never met. But it's also essential that when you take to technology, like fish to water, we should not lose sight of the human relations. More and more I see the youngsters completely locked to the mobile phones. I want to tell you that this networking is of individuals, of people. So the crux is not in the networking, crux is in the people. So look at them, connect to them in more ways than one. We should also keep on fighting some of the challenges that we find in having fake news. That also spreads very fast. So the students who are passing out, have to realize that they have got great amount of opportunities, but those opportunities have to be taken with certain amount of responsibility. And also realizing that the society is your first focus, should be your first focus. This is exactly what this institution has taught me, that your focus should be compassion for the fellow individuals. That should never be lost sight. Technology has got a opportunity, technology has got one possibility, that people are becoming more and more individualistic, more and more inward looking. We must look at the society, because the society is not equal. I want to mention this very, very clearly. You are all parts of this hallowed institution. You are part of an elite of this country. But there are so many people who are so far away from this sort of opportunities, who are struggling for existence, marginalized sections, who are neglected in the growth process, who are in the fringes of the society. It is the responsibility of each of us, people passing out of this premier institution, to think about them, to think that they are equal partners of this nation and they should be equal partners of this progress. The growth story has to belong to everybody. It cannot belong to a privileged few. Friends, in the sphere of education, there are so many changes which have come, which have thrown up many opportunities and challenges again. Somehow I feel that every opportunity comes with a challenge. To the teaching faculty. Today, with the educational technology spreading all over, we have massive open online courses, we have learning management systems, we have educational games, and we have online coaching classes. The task of the teacher in the classroom has become very complex. Because sometimes we feel that the students here, students sitting in front of him, they know more than the teacher himself. That should not shock us, but should help us, the faculty, to learn better, keep learning, keep doing research, as our principal keeps emphasizing. There has to be an emphasis on research. The faculty has to create new knowledge. Then only a higher educational institution is differentiated from a school. So I call upon this occasion to all the faculty that they should dedicate a part of their time, not the whole time, because teaching continues to be our main task. A part of our time for doing research. Research does not mean scientific research, technological research, that is also research. The social sciences research, where the society is our laboratory. We need to keep on generating new knowledge and bring that knowledge in the classrooms. Then you are raising the entire standards of education to a newer height. Gone are the days when a lesson plan which is prepared decades back is used every year. That luxury is no longer there because the students are knowing more than us. So we have to keep on upgrading our knowledge. It's a very essential element of the teaching. Friends, the contemporary thinker and philosopher Yuval Noah Harari, many of you would have read his books. He's one of the highest followed contemporary thinker. In his book, 21 Lessons for the 21st Century, has devoted one whole chapter on what should be the shape of our education. Chapter 19, if you don't have time to read all the chapters, read chapter 19. What he brings out very succinctly is that what you are teaching in the classroom, what you are learning in the classroom, will no longer be relevant the moment you leave the class. I mean, you graduate and go out, the economics that you have studied in your classroom is completely outdated. The physics that you have learned here, of course, foundations remain, but the subject has moved rapidly to another level. People are reaching other planets. They are planning to construct habitation on Mars. So, the knowledge that you learn in the classroom keeps changing so rapidly that it is more essential to learn some skills of life. more essential to learn skills of life rather than mugging up all the textbooks. I am not advising you not to read the textbooks. You must read the textbooks also, but realize that what is more important are 4 things. 1, critical thinking. Never accept anything without questioning. Never feel that this is the fate which has been given to me, therefore I carry on with it. Question everything. Critical thinking is essential attribute for the progress of any individual or the society. 2, once you think critically, you should have creativity. Can we look at creative solution to a problem? Creativity is very important. As you are going out going to higher education, and some of you may be finding some jobs, the employer is not going to be impressed by your marks. I can tell you that. Gone are those days. They want to see whether you are able to critically think, bring creative solutions. Are you a problem solver? Is what the employer is going to think. If you don't have these attributes, even the gold medal is not going to help. Critical thinking, creativity, very important. Then communication. This is where I find many of the students, even of this esteemed institution, have to learn a lot. How do you communicate what you are thinking to the other person? You may have hundreds of ideas in your mind, but if you cannot communicate, people think that he is a dumb person. And communication is perfect only when you are clear about what you are having. So that clarity is very important. And along with the communication, the expectations of the job market is that you have to be collaborative person. Collaborative. You may be a greatest batsman that history has ever seen, but you can never win a match unless you collaborate with others. You have to be a team player. We have seen so many cricket matches where the person has hit 100, made so many records, but the teams have always lost. No use. So we need to learn to collaborate. Critical thinking, creativity, communication, collaboration. This is what Nova said. I want to add one more: commitment. 5 attributes will keep you in good stead wherever you go. Commitment is very important. Commitment to what? Commitment to self, commitment to society, commitment to job. Commitment should be for the present. You must be committed, be involved with whatever you are doing. Be involved with whatever you are doing. Don't think about the past and the future, be involved in the present. That is commitment. These 5 attributes will take you wherever you want to go. And even if you go for higher educational institutions, I know many of you will be going for higher degrees, keep in view these 5 attributes. They will take you to places. Friends, the National Education Policy has brought a new paradigm in the education. It has brought in flexibility. What is flexibility? If you are an economics student, so far we could take only economics courses and maybe 1 or 2 political science courses, optionals. New education policy says that student should be allowed to learn what he wants to learn. Suppose if you want to learn music, you want to study mathematics and music. There is no such combination in our system. But the new national education policy, which has been brought out in 2020, makes that possible. I want premier institutions like MCC to take lead in implementing this flexibility. You have flexibility to study what you want, from where you want, and when you want. This is the crux of the national education policy. That is, a student of MCC, if you want to study a course which is offered by, say, Delhi School of Economics, you should be able to virtually join that course, learn that course, give examination on the course and bring those marks into your mark sheet. Today that is possible. As per the national education policy, this is possible. So the educational system is going to change a lot wherever you go. If you go for higher education also, you will notice this. That there is a greater flexibility and there is greater focus on the student. They focus on the student. Our education system typically focused on the teacher. Teacher is most important. So teacher is respected. Teacher is tells what you do. Teacher tells what not to do. Today the system is changing. Not that we are disrespecting teachers, but there is a greater focus, there is greater emphasis, greater opportunities, greater freedom to the students to study what they want, how they want, and when they want. The new online education system has come into being, and then the policy allows you to transfer credits from other courses. I certainly would like each of you to make use of these opportunities as you go up in life and learn and also realize that learning is a continuous process. Even when you quit this campus, go to another campus, quit that campus, go take up a job, the learning has to be lifelong. Friends, I wanted to state that certain important improvements that the college has been making, they are very laudable. One, of course, is the focus on research. There has to be greater production of quality research and new knowledge. I am certain that this campus is capable of that, capable of a fairly high quality research. We have to get our minds to it. Second thing, innovation, as I said, is going to drive the change for the next decade. Those countries which can innovate, which can make new products, new processes, and new services, only they will progress. Others will be laggards. Considering that this is a fertile institution with fertile brains, I certainly would like each of you to focus on innovation. Dr. Wilson is driving this with great amount of force. I want all of you to follow that and then see how we can invent new things. We have a whole ecosystem which is built up, which would support innovation, which will help you in thinking out of the box for solutions to problems. And then bring in funding, mentoring, support mechanisms so that you can actually move into the sphere of startups and enterprises. We also have, under Dr. Wilson's leadership, fairly good progress in competing with other institutions. We have what is called the National Institutions Ranking Framework, where we are evaluating the performance of every institution in the country on several parameters, including research, innovation, your employment opportunities, and then participation of the students in various affairs. So this is going to be a very important parameter. I am happy that this institution has made steady progress. It is at 17th rank in the country, and I am sure it has got potential to come in the top 10. Friends, it is very important that we take care of the people who cannot find adequate resources to come to high quality institutions like this. Or even after coming here, they struggle. I know students who are brilliant, but then they are not able to continue higher education. They have taken to jobs because of economic reasons. We need to put in a support system for funding education of every eligible student on the campus. I call upon the alumni to create a fund where each one fund one, at least one person. Education, alumni should be able to fund. So that eligible people who are brilliant, who have got a lot of promise, are not lost out only on the economic considerations. I am happy Professor Selvarajan is heading that alumni effort, and I want to commit on behalf of all of us, people who have passed out, that we will be behind all the efforts of the Alumni Association to bring in greater amount of support to the institution. Friends, at the end, I would like to wish all of you a very happy life ahead, a very successful life ahead. Today, all of us have seen the challenges that pandemic has thrown at us. It has put everybody in some amount of discomfort, a large amount of discomfort. Many of us have lost loved ones. The pandemic has also shown us how to be resolute, how to not lose hope on the face of adversity. This is a great lesson which this batch has learnt. And I'm sure with hopes in your mind, with resolute action, with the values you have picked up here, and with the quality of education you have absorbed, you will all climb greater heights. We are all with you. Go ahead and conquer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your illuminating address, and I'm sure would reverberate in the minds of the young graduates for many years from now. I now invite the chief guest, Sri R. Subramaniam, to honor the winners of the faculty awards for the academic year 2019-2020, as the names are being called out by the Associate Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Samuel Rufus, which will be followed by the names of the student prize winners of the self-finance stream being called out by the Associate Dean of Student Affairs, Professor Tony Thomas. The prize winners are requested to enter through the right side and leave by my left side of the stage.
Ms. Pari Sadasivan, retired Vice President, IBM Texas, USA, has instituted an Excellence Award for an outstanding male professor of MCC in memory of her grandfather, Mr. C.D.S. Shetty, who is an alumnus of MCC, and an Excellence Award for an outstanding female professor of MCC in memory of her mother, Mrs. Lalita Sadasivam. The total worth of the award would be rupees 25,000, which includes a cash prize of rupees 23,000, a gold medal, and a certificate of merit. The following members have been selected for the year 2019 to 2020. The Shri C.D.S. Shetty Excellence Award for Outstanding Professor of MCC for Men goes to Dr. Yashodharan Suresh, Assistant Professor, Department of Geography, Tourism and Travel Management, Self-Finance Stream. And the Ms. Lalita Sadasivam Excellence Award for Outstanding Professor of MCC for Women goes to Dr. Vasuprada Sri Krishna, Assistant Professor in Charge, Department of Communication, Self-Finance Stream. The MCC Alumni Research Publication Award The MCC Alumni Association has instituted the MCC Alumni Research Publication Awards to 6 professors of a college for the research publications with the highest impact factor. The following members have been selected for the MCC Alumni Research Publication Award for the year 2019-2020. In category 1 of the MCC Alumni Research Publication Award, Mrs. T. Hannah Clara, Assistant Professor in charge of Physics Department, Self-Finance Stream. The category 2 of the MCC Alumni Research Publication Award for author with publications having highest cumulative impact factor goes to Mrs. J. Christina Javapriya, Assistant Professor of Physics, Self-Finance Stream. Under category 3, the author with highest impact, highest number of publications in index journals goes to Dr. G. Maheshwari, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Self-Finance Stream. Thank you.
With great pleasure and appreciation, we present the following prizes and medals to our outstanding students on behalf of various esteemed individuals on whose name these awards have been instituted. Nishita from the Department of BBA wins MCC Heritage Gold Medal. Department of English, the special prize won for the class BA English goes to Amla Jose. Special prize won for BA English class goes to Aruna G. Special prize 2 BA English class goes to Anna Mammon. Prize winners from the Department of Journalism. Special prize 1 BA Journalism, Nidarshan, BA Journalism, second special prize goes to Lalit Kalidas. Department of Social Work, special prize 1 for the BSW goes to Surai Sahita. Special prize 2 for the BSW goes to Tarani. The special prize 1 MSW goes to RB Mahalakshmi. Special prize 2 MSW goes to Ramya K. Shiva Sri Balaji from the Department of MSW wins the Jnana Ratnam Gold Medal. Evening College Endorsement Prize MSW goes to Amal Babu. Evening College Endorsement Prize 2 for the MSW goes to Abhirami. Department of Business Administration, Ezekiel Vinci from the Department of Business Administration wins the special prize 1. Sophia from the Department of Business Administration wins the special prize 2. Varun Sagar, BBA Session C, wins Sri Sultan Chand. Albi Sakriya from BBA wins Sri Sultan Chand. Department of Computer Application, Bhargavi wins special prize 1. Jaya Surya Narayanan wins special prize 2. BCA B section, special prize 1 for BCA section B goes to Sindhu. Special prize 2 BCA B batch Rahul Kumar Jain. Prize winners from the Department of MCA. Subhashini from the Department of MCA wins Dr. Gives Siromani Gold Medal. Joseph Joshua from the Department of MCA wins Dr. Gibson Siromani Gold Medal. Prize winners from the Department of Viscom. Special prize 1 for class BSc Viscom goes to Naveen Swadeshwari. Second prize, special prize 2 goes to Rohan Matthew Rosario. Department of Microbiology, special prize 1 for microbiology goes to Sri Vaishnavi. Special prize 2 for BSc Microbiology goes to Preeti P. Special prize 1 for MSc Applications in Microbiology goes to Jemima Paul. Special prize 2 for MSc Applications in Microbiology goes to Meenu Mary Matthew. Prize winners from the Department of Mathematics. The special prize 1 for the class BSc Maths goes to Sneha TD. Special prize 2 for the BSc Maths goes to Bhuvaneshwari B. Prize winners from the Department of Physics. Sweta from Physics wins the special prize 1. She also receives Dr. George Kumar's Sadian Gold Medal. Alagalakshmi from BSc Physics wins special prize 2. Prize winners from the Department of Geography. The special prize 1 for the class BSc Geography goes to Dhanush. Special prize 2 for the BSc Geography goes to Sriram Venkatesh. Yes. Special prize 1 for the BO Oak Hospitality and Tourism goes to Prakash B. The special prize 2 for the BO Oak Hospitality goes to Rakesh S. Department of Physical Education, special prize 1 for BSc Physical Education goes to Jasper Jack. The special prize 2 for BSc Physical Education goes to Roji. Prize winners from the Department of Commerce. Special prize 1 from Department of BCom goes to Manisha. Special prize 2 for the BCom section A goes to Aparna Roy Bhavani. Alvin Wesley from the Department of BCom section A wins the Evening College Endowment Prize 1. Dinakar from the Department of BCom section A wins Evening College Endorsement Prize 2. Sai Hariharan from the Department of BCom section B wins special prize 1. He also receives Income Tax Prize Sri Sultan Chand Memorial Prize. Neha James from BCom Section C wins special prize 2. Anand Kumar from Department of BCom A&F wins special prize 1. He also receives Sri Sultan Chand Memorial Prize. Maya from Department of BCom Account and Finance wins special prize 2. Mukesh from BVOC Retail Management wins special prize 1. Juda from Department of BVOC wins special prize 2. Sridarshini from BCom Session B wins Financial Management Prize. Arvind K. Simon from MCom wins Evening College Fund Management Prize. Emisha from BCom B wins Raghavendra Memorial Prize. Sahita from MCom wins special prize 1. Priscilla from MCom wins special prize 1. Department of Communication, Neetu gets prize money, special prize 1. Maldi from Department of MA Communication wins special prize 2. Department of Chemistry, special prize 1 goes to Miriam Daniel. Anila Paulos from the Department of MSc Chemistry wins special prize 2. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It is said, hard work and dedication are the bedrock of every great achievement. We have now come to the much awaited moment of every successful graduate whose dreams become a reality as you receive your diplomas from the Principal and Secretary, Dr. Paul Wilson. For the kind attention of the graduates, we request you to come to the dais through my right side and to leave through my left-hand side. After receiving your diplomas, we request everyone to kindly get back to your respective venues and remain seated there, as you may have to take part in the pledge and other subsequent order of the program. Thank you, and may I now invite our Principal and Secretary, Dr. Paul Wilson, to hand over the diplomas to the graduates.
It is my pleasure to invite Professor Daniel J. David to present the graduates from the Department of English Language and Literature.
Sir, I have the honor of presenting to this august assembly the students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English Language and Literature of the University of Madras. Amala Jose, Anna Maman, Aruna G, Aditi Bala, Deepika Shri, Aarti Menon, Geetika, Hannah Kumar, Hosen Nesa Hilda, Kirti, Nandini, Niona, Parkavi, Pavitra AS, Pavitra P, Preeti A, Sinter George, Sneha S, Trusha Evangeline, A. Samson, Akash Victor, Augustine Joseph, Bonnie M. Bobby, Dravid Vasant, Jayakantan, Gino, Joshua, Niranjanan, Praveen Daniel, Rudolph Godson, Sam Jobel, and Varun VS. Thank you, sir.
May I now invite Dr. Mrs. Rachel Jacob to present the graduates from the Department of Journalism.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this August Assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism of the University of Madras. Afrin Fatima, Aparna Danraj, Aparna Nair, Arike Johns Mary, Clara Rajan, Jeba Rupavati, K. Darshana, Madhumita K, Mamta Roy, Merlin Lindsay Rajakumari, R. Sonia, Rinta Mary Matthew, Shakti Priya, Shana Salma, Shubhra Chakrabarti, Shubhashri, Tinarthi E, Tundal Aksa Jacob, Vanuja S, Abhishek Venkatraman, Ajay Kannan, Alex P. Roy, Kristen Steve, Divakaran, Hari Nishant P, Harjinder Singh, Emmanuel Rajkumar, Kapil Arison, Kishan B, Jayant Kumar, Mohammad Azhar, Rahul Deepak, Sadok Lima, Sahil Hussain, Sam Staines, Samuel V, Sudan V, and Yukesh. Thank you, sir.
Now I call upon Dr. D. Armstrong Das, the head of the Department of Business Administration, to present the graduates of Department of Business Administration.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who are qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration of the University of Madras. Jamie J, Christina Susan Thomas, Ezekiel Vinci Lima, Joyce Jesslyn, Logeshwari B, Manjula M, Manoranjini, Nishita Ramesh, Paramita, Spandana Reddy, Siyura, Sneha George, Sneha Patel, Sophia, Abhishek R, Akil Sabu, Amrit Charles, Andrew Vimal Raj, Anto Sherwin, Bharat JB, Divakar T, Ganesan PV, Hadrian Samuel Noel, Jagadish D, Jashwant Raj, Joel Kame, Joel Sam Paul, John Richardson, Justin Pax, Kalisa, Karthik J, Kenneth Hagen, Kishore Kumar A, Kishore M, Kumar R, Madheswaran, Mohammad Gauss, Nikhil Xavier, Noel Jacob, Praveen Kumar, Purushothaman, Ragul Saravanan, Salamun Santosh, Samuel Longway, Selvendran, Shelton Daniel, Tanesh Kumar, Yogeshwaran, Akansa Charles, Alice Gloria, Ansi Roshana, Akshaya A, Akshaya J, Annie Grace, Ritika Roshni, Devi K, Isha Hannah, Lavanya S, Lovis Jacob, Maria Selva Jalas, Nisha Shamini, Nisu Varghese, Niveda, Rachel Benia Pervin, Risa Amran, Rukmani A, Shakti Suhasini, Shreya Nair, Tohai S, Varsha R, Ajit Kumar, Akash S, Ashwin Subramanian, Bino LC, Kani Redson, Ezekiel Bernard, Godwin, Joel Susai, Joshua Augustine, Kishore V, Anish M, Govind Nikhil, Path Purohit, Prasant M, Ranjit S, Ranga Prasant, Rokesh Kumar, Siddharth A, Sri Vatsan, Suman T, Tamil Selvan N, Vijay R, Yogesh S. Thank you, sir.
The graduates, postgraduates, and MPhil scholars of the Department of Social Work will now be presented by Dr. Mrs. R. Belinda, the head of the Department of Social Work.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Social Work of the University of Madras. RTDR, sorry. Anne Kurian, Asha Alexander, Beatrice Vanessa, Christy S, Epil Shrishti Surin, Esther I, Ganta Priyanka, Gayatri S, Hannah and Cleta Chrysolite, Isha Gracie P, Jane Chelsea, Jemimol and Raju, Kodai R, Logapriya S, Linda M.E.J., Maria Infant Swadi, Pavitra S, Pratibha M, Radhika Nair Manju, Ranjini R, Samprita S, Sharon J, Shwar Sahiti, Tarani T, Yeleti Jasmika, Anand Joshi, Arun T, Arun Raj E, Baraka Daniel P, Darshan Arogyaraj, Faisal Mohammed M, Ganesh D, Gibson Timothy Daniel, Hari Babu V, Hudson Albo Jason, Israel Douglas M. Jacob Winston JRD. Jerome Pandian M. Joshua Michael M. Karthik Raja V. R. Logeshwaran. Manu Shibu Abraham. Maria Infant Sanjay. Mohammed Sohail. Moses Esli. Naresh Kumar S. Nimelan G. Matthew. Sam Spurgeon. Samuel Yuvaraj. Satish Kumar D. Sivanesan R. Vignesh R. Vinod K. Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Master of Social Work, specializing in Human Resource Management of the University of Madras. Abhirami S. Agnes Priscilla S. Aarti R. Asha Maria C. Chris Zephora J. Hannah Jocelyn. Jesslyn Varghese. Josephine Maria Gladys. Joy Renita Merlin. Kanagaraj Rijuta. Maria Andrea Criselda. Minnie Shiny. Nirmala M. Nivedini A. Pushpalata R. R.B. Mahalakshmi. Ramya K. Santoshi R. Selina D. Sharon Stephen. Sibial. Sindhu K. Stephanie Sweta Robert. Vinodini K. Abhiyas Vishwas Kaushik. Amal Babu PB. Jabaraj E. James D. Milton Agash M. Rufus Wrightson. Shebil Samuel Saville. Sivaraj G. Vignesh PB. Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly student of our college who has qualified for the degree of Master of Philosophy in Social Work of the University of Madras, Kalaivani A. Thank you, sir.
It is my pleasure to invite Dr. Mrs. Vasaprada Sri Krishna to present the postgraduates from the Department of Communication.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of a college who have qualified for the degree of Master of Arts in Communication of the Madras University. Christy Sebastian, Harita M, Kalevani, Malice Christina, Megha Ann Joseph, Neetu Nandakumar, Nikki Matthew, Roshni Grace Florence, Sonia, Malladi Pravalika, Srinidhi Ilangovan, Shruti B, Sunita Satish, Shweta M, Shweta N, Nyaya Praharsha, Avinash P, Jason Philip Matthew, Jim David, Karthik R, Naresh Kumar A, Spurgeon S. Thank you.
May I now invite Dr. Mrs. Nirmala Mohan, Head of the Department of Commerce, to present the graduates, postgraduates, and MPhil scholars from the Department of Commerce.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Commerce of the University of Madras. Arlen Jabba, Arlen Sneha, Aileen, Anita, Aparna Rao, Deepa Shri, Darshini R, Jayaprata R, Jennifer J, Jessie Priya D, Jisha Johnson C, Kanimori E, Kirtana K, Manisha S, Monica Niveda, Narmada K, Padma R, Pavitra M, Pavitra S, Pooja S, Preeti K, Saumya A, Tyla, Vindhya Prabha, Akash G, Akash K, Alfred Moses, Alvin Wesley, Anand Lourdes, Andrews J, Anlo Matthew, Benson C, Boja Prasad, Christopher C, Rajkumar D, Dhananjayan, Dinakar, Ajit B, Edwin Matthew, Fijaz Ahmed, Francis Samuel, Gokul B, Kevin Joseph, Krishna Kumar R, Nirmal Kumar K, Osborne, Praveen Kumar, Praveen Jebas, Rahul, Rohit, Sam Jabaraj, Samuel Paul, Sylvanus, Vinod Kumar S, Abhinaya G, Akanchna, Akshaya, Bhuvaneshwari D, Bhuvaneshwari S, Bindu Padmashri, Carolyn G, Deepika M, Gunasundari S, Junaita, Kumudini Prakash, Nia James, Sandhya G, Shantini V, Sri Harini A, Yamini U, Abdul Ali, Abhinesan, Augustine, Anbarasan, Bennett Varghese, Bennett Devaraj, Ebenezer S, Guru Abhishek, Hemanath S, Kasi Viswanathan V, Lokeshwar, Nagaraja, Pranesh, Prasanna Aravind, Praveen Venkatesh, Printo, Raswant, Sai Hariharan, Saktivel, Samuel Chacko, Samuel Raj, Santosh Yen, Selva Ganesh, Sri Ganesh, Sujit, Suraj, Vinit Kumar M, Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, specializing in accounting and finance of the University of Madras. Abithal, Bhairavi, Dona, Gayatri S, Geeta Lakshmi G, Iron, Johanna Blessy, Kovardhini P, Maya Das, Niveda S, Ram Varshini M, Sangeeta V, Shajina Rani, Shobana Ravi, Shruti S, Sureka M, Swarna M, Vinodini V, Akash Shaktivel, Anand Kumar, Anish George, Ashok Kumar V, Ashwin Raj, Abhishek Rettiyar, Cornelius Devapriyam, John C, Joshua Kuriakos, Joyson Prakash, Kumaraset Raman, Mohammed Faisal, Mohan Karthik, Mukil Nivas, Pratap P, Prasanna Kumar, Samuel, Sabarisan, Shyam Sundar, Tarun B, Vignesh J, Vishnu PK, Vignesh J, Vishnu PK. Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Vocational, specializing in Retail Management and Information Technology of the University of Madras. Harini P, Karunya Mary, Pavitra, Princey, Priyadarshini, Shanmuga Priya, Saravanan, Dinakar Devanesan, Dilip Kumar, Gautam, Hari Govindan, Haswan, Judah, Kamal S, Kevin B, Kevin Kennedy, Madan Babu, Matthew Paul, Mukesh G, Mukesh Prabhakar, Nishant, Priyan K, Sanjeev Santosh, Sethuram, Somanathan, Vignesh P, Vijay Kumar, Yokeshwaran S. Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified with the degree of Master of Commerce, specializing in computer-oriented business application of the University of Madras. Abhisha, Akshaya, Arpana Mariam, Estin Sarojini, Ginny Babu, Leticia, Mitra, Mrutula, Nandini M, Sandhya S, Sarah Matthew, Soumya, Tenson, Victoria, Abhinash Raj, Abraham Varghese, Abhay, Akshay Gopal, Anvin Simon, Syriac Philip, George William, Gopi D, Logendra Raja, Manoj Kumar R, Martin Ruben, Praveen Kumar M, Sanjay Thomas, Tintu Abraham, Vibin Abraham, Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of Art College who have qualified for the degree of Master of Philosophy in Commerce in the University of Madras. Lino Elizabeth, Priya B, Saya Elizabeth. Thank you, sir.
Just an announcement, kind attention to the graduates who are seated in the different venues. After receiving your diplomas, we request all of you to kindly get back to your respective venues and please remain seated there as you have to take part in the pledge as well as in the other order of the program. We request your kind cooperation in maintaining the decorum and the solemnity of the occasion. Thank you.
Now I call upon Professor D. Satyapriya to present the graduates of the Department of Computer Applications.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Computer Application of the University of Madras. Aksha Jennifer, Bhargavi, Gauri, Jonah Priscilla, Jyotika, Kavya, Marita Roshni, Mercy, Regina, Abhishek Varghese, Alan Paul, Anthony Nidarshan, Arul Jay Pravin, Augustine Thomas, Daniel El Shaddai, Deepan Kumar, Devendran, Einstein Job, Eseki Muthu, Franklin, Gibson, Glenn Irwin, Gokul L, Harish T, Harold, Harshvardhan Singh, Jai Vignesh, Jebastains Graham, Jeremiah Paul, Madan Kumar Singh, Madan Kumar P, Muhammad Abdul Rahman, Muhammad Rashad, Niroznan, Nitish, Pramod Daniel, Prince, Martin, Rajesh, Samraj, Samben Gerald, Sunil Thomas, Ublis Jacob, Vasant S, Vignesh G, Vishnu J, Vishwa S, Aisha Safia, Anuja Onikrishnan, Bharati, Selin Veronica, Kavya, Mahalakshmi, Natanya Mercy, Prahita, Sindhu, Yuvrani, Alan Roy, Ashwin Gerald, Dinesh D, Hariharan, Infant Rahul, EL, Jason, Jasper. It's all right. John Mohan. Kaushik. Kripati Simeon. Mano Prasad. Matthew Ward. Mukesh. Sai Kishore. Prakash. Prasant Raj. Praveen M. Prince Arul. Rahul B. Rahul Kumar J. Riaz Khan. Robert Bernard. Sachin. Saju. Sanjay. Shannon Joseph Joshua. Sridhar. Okay. Staines Joshua. Stephen. Timan Prabhu. Venkatesh. Vignesh M. Thank you, sir.
The postgraduates of the Department of Computer Science will be presented now by Dr. Mrs. Minnie, the head of the Department of Computer Science.
So, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Master of Computer Application of the University of Madras. Andrea Sherlyn S. Divya T. Aishwarya S. Lokeshwari P. A. Niveda C. Sindhu B. Subhashini B. Swati V. Ajit T. Anand S. Arun M. Bosco Xavier Bernard J. Gunaseelan E. Harshan C.T. Joseph Christopher C. Joseph Joshua A. Naresh Kumar G. Paul Devakumar R. Pavitran L. Thank you, sir.
It is my pleasure to invite Professor S. Ishwari to present the graduates from the Department of Geography, Tourism and Travel Management.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geography, Tourism and Travel Management of the University of Madras. Alka Singh, Ankita Patra, Anisha Rai Chaudhary, Chitra Nair Rajendran, G. Harshavardhani, Janisa Jayashree S, M. Savita, Ria Roy, Susanna Francis, Dayanand Digvijay, Deepak Thomas, E. Praveen Kumar, Gokula Bharti L, Joe Stanley Abhishek C, Kiruba Shankar NS, M. Balaji, P. Manoji Khanna, Palapati Dhanush, Ragesh Rajan K, Raj Ganesh V, Sachin S, Sriram Venkatesh S, Vinod Kumar. Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Vocational in Hospitality and Tourism of the University of Madras. Divya K, Vidyashri N, Dhanush M, Dineshwa O, Jayachandran I, Madan Raj M, Mervin Enoxi, Mosik V, Nathan Joshua, Prakash B, Rakesh S, Rajat Kumar M, Roshan Samson Jerome R, Shyam Kumar S, Simon Dominic, Zachariah Andrew. Thank you, sir.
May I now invite Dr. Mrs. V. Mahalakshmi, Head of the Department of Microbiology, to present the graduates and postgraduates from the Department of Microbiology.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Microbiology of the University of Madras. Anaina Tesa Jemin, Angel A. Matthew, J.S. Anjana, Bidya Rani Mohanty, Chandanika Devadarshini S, Durga Devi P, L.C. George, Yashmi Reba, Evangeline Priyadarshini S, Geetanjali V, Kanimoli M.R., Lavanya S. Lindsay Stefina. Nancy Niranjana. Niveta Shri R. Nivita R. Pachayamal D. Preeti P. Raupati Pattu S. Sarodika D. Sherlyn Sheba S. Sri Vaishnavi R. Sneha Sandosh. Subiksha. Swati Shri R. Sweetlin Jabamiri J. Sweta R. Tesa Zacharias. Vidya GR. VGS. Alan Carey R. Aravindan T. Arun Wesley J. Dakshinamurthy K. Ebenezer V. Pradesh Kumar A. Praveen Kumar P. Toban. Vignesh T. Winfred. Sir, I have the honor to present to this August Assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Master of Science in Applied Microbiology of the University of Madras. Aarti Devi P. Arulmoli A. Aisha S. Deepika Vadi R. Jemima Paul. Karishma Canadus. Kausalya S. Manisha Sara. Merlin Jennifer P. Minu Mary Matthews. Nisha Jose. Okram Jenny. Pradiksha K. Yes, Monica Saraswati. Shirley M. Shirley Amrin P.S. Simi Matthew. Sri Varshini R. Pradeep M. Saravan Jeshuriya R. Tony Gibson G. Thank you, sir.
A kind request to all the graduates, please maintain the decorum and the solemnity of the occasion. We solicit your cooperation in this. Thank you.
Dear student, this is a solemn occasion. I would really appreciate if you maintain silence. graduates of the Department of Mathematics will now be presented by Professor Asha Thomas.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics of the University of Madras. Amrita P. Ashwata T. Ashwati. Bhuvaneshwari. Louis. Dahlia. Danvarshni. Divya Priya. Gloria. Gojina. Harini. Harita. Jyoti Lakshmi. Kirti Priya. Pavitra. Preeti. Renuka D. Renuka Devi. Seema. Sheba. Sharon. Sneha. Suguna. Shruti. Tenmuri. Vishnupriya. Arun Kumar. Ashwin Sharat. Adidanan. Balamurugan. Daniel. Hariharan. Ayappan. Joseph Godwin. Karthik. Madhu Yuvraj. Mukesh Kumar. Nandakumar. Rammurthy. Ranjit. Sanjay. Satish Kumar. Saumyan. Srinathesh. Tamilvanan. Ulaganathan. Vignesh. Vijay. And Yuvraj. Thank you, sir.
Now I call upon Professor T. Hannah Clara to present the graduates of the Department of Physics.
Sir, I have the honor to present this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics of the University of Madras. Abhinaya, Afrin, Anna Delight, Arag Lakshmi, Blessy Angel, Esther Sheba, Jennifer John, Keetana, Shweta, Noble, Bhargavi, Priyadarshini, Riya C, Riya Susan, Shivaranjini, Varshini, Varshini T.S., Yuveda, Adityan, Bhuvanesh, Sibi, Ilam Bharati, Kirtivasan, Krishnakant, Naveen Kumar, Niranjan, Paul Akash, Pugarendi, Sriram, Surya, Suzuki, Venkatesan, Vijay, Yoganandan. Thank you, sir.
It is my pleasure to invite Dr. James Zachariah to present the graduates from the Department of Physical Education, Health Education and Sports.
Sir, I have the honor of presenting to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physical Education, Health Education and Sports of the University of Madras. Indumanti, Maibam Roji, Ajit, Akash, Albin Prem Kumar, Bharat B, Bharat S, Chandra Prakash, Edwin Franklin, G. Saravanan, Gopi Krishnan, Ilaya Raja, Jasper Jack, Joanne Davis Prasad, Jyotishwaran, Linfront M. Daniel, Lokesh, Madheshwaran, Marudhu Pandian, Mukesh, Praveen Kumar, Daniel, Raju, Ranjit Kumar, Ajay, Saravanan, Satish, Sendil Murugan, Sivakumar, Sriram, Sushindran, Udit Kumar, and Vivekanandan. Thank you, sir.
May I now invite Professor S. Selvaraj to present the graduates from the Department of Visual Communication.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Visual Communication of the University of Madras. Meenakshi Maunika, Nidahana, Sharon Chakochan, Tanushri Nixon, Ajay Regan, Austin John, Daniel, Deepak Rahul, Harihara Sudan, Sugan Aravind, Janil Matthew, Gino Shalom, Joel Paul John, John Edwin, Karthik Raja, Lima, Manish Kant, Mohammad Mubarak, Maurya, Paul Simon, Raghuraman, Rahul, Ronan Matthew, Santosh Kumar, Charlotte Verghese, Simeon Samuel, Steve Solomon, and Varun R. Thank you, sir.
The postgraduates of the Department of Chemistry will now be presented by Dr. Mrs. S. Sahila.
Sir, I have the honor to present to this august assembly students of our college who have qualified for the degree of Master of Science in Chemistry of the University of Madras. Alisa Anna Kriakos, Anila Paulos, Chantel Maria, Divya B, Janice Prem, Kavya K, Kirtana K, Komal M, Miriam Daniel, Pavitra J, Pavitra S, Pravalika, Salomi, Saraswati R, Shabna K, Shanmuga Priya V, Akhil Balraj, Ashkar, James Tom, Joby Jose, yes. Manikandan R, Muhammad Ali Khan, Shaktivel V. Thank you, sir.
Now I call upon the Controller of Examinations to present the data concerning the graduates receiving the degrees in absentia.
Sir, under the laws of the university, I present unto you in absentia the following number of candidates who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of the University of Madras in the respective departments. In the year 2019-2020, a total of 1,010 students, including 696 undergraduate, 142 postgraduate, and 4 MPhil program students have been awarded in the respective disciplines. Of them, 134 undergraduate and 34 postgraduate students have been conferred with degrees in absentia. Thank you, sir.
The college principal will now lead the congregation of the new graduates in taking the pledge. This will be followed by the act of committal by Reverend C.S.E. Ross, followed by the choral blessing by the college choir. I request you to kindly rise for the pledge and remain standing till the choral blessing is rendered by the choir.
I request the students to repeat after me. We shall in thought, word and deed ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession, and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our college and the university. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members, and shall devote all our energy to promote unity, integrity, and the secular ideal of our country. By virtue of the authority vested on me as the principal of Madras Christian College, I admit you to the several degrees for which you have been declared qualified, and in token whereof I permit you to wear the academic robes ordained as the insignia of your degrees.
Let us pray.
O God, the eternal protector of all that trust in you, without you nothing is complete. Send down your benediction upon these young men and women who are graduating from our college. May they now pursue their several callings with learning, devotion, and skill. Protect and keep them from all harm beneath the enormous stress of this busy world. Shield them from self-love, self-pity, and self-will in every guise and disguise. May they devote to you their aspirations, affections, resolutions, searchings, strivings, and certitudes. Grant unto them humility to listen and learn, wisdom to understand, obedience to attempt, strength to obey, and courage to accept. Let not prosperity spoil them, and let not adversity frustrate them. And in your loving wisdom, work in them the purpose of your perfect will, to the joy of their homes, the continued loyalty to the alma mater, the good of the country, and the glory of your holy name. Amen.
Kindly be seated. Silence, please. I request the student chairman of the College Union Society to render the vote of thanks.
If the only prayer you say in your life is thank you, that would suffice. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of Madras Christian College. A warm and graceful evening to our most valued honorable chief guest, Sri R. Subramaniam IAS, Principal Dr. P. Wilson, Bursar, deaneries, heads of the departments, worthy teachers, and everyone gathered here. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this celebration happen. I, J. Jayasurya, on behalf of this continuing legacy and the entire fraternity of the institution, extend my most sincere thanks to the Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. With His blessings and grace, we are able to make this event successful. I extend a hearty thanks to our chief guest, Sri R. Subramaniam IAS, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion. Thank you, sir. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks ago. It required planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very proactive and dedicated staff of our institution who are well versed in their jobs. I am short of words for their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. A special mention to our respected principal, Dr. P. Wilson, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. With a deep sense of appreciation, we thank our bursar, loving deaneries, and heads of the departments for their untiring efforts. I would also like to thank the people who worked behind the scene to make this event successful. Our sincere gratitude goes to all the parents and well-wishers for your rock-solid support system and encouragement. Without your support, students were not been able to achieve excellence. Thank you so much. Finally, I would like to thank our budding stars that made this event. Your days of hard work were evident in your results. Last but not the least, on behalf of the Madras Christian College and the College Union Society, let me thank all the students to be disciplined and honored. Our students are not only good at academics, but also in extracurricular activities. We value you and every moment that you have stayed in this temple of learning. Thank you. Continue your association with us. Live, love, MCC.
Thank you. With every graduate who confidently steps out of the portal of Madras Christian College, the institution sees more of its own vision being fulfilled. So congratulations, graduates, on your well-deserved success. This academic milestone will always be remembered and cherished. May the Lord's blessing follow you all your life as you reach greater heights and bring laurels to your alma mater, Madras Christian College. The Principal and Secretary, Dr. Paul Wilson, will officially close the graduation day ceremony, followed by the singing of National Anthem led by the college choir. The ceremony will conclude with a recession of the dignitaries, after which we request the dignitaries and the graduates to join us for tea at the quadrangle. I request the congregation seated in the Anderson Hall as well as in all other venues to kindly rise for the official closing of the ceremony and to remain standing till the dignitaries leave the venue. May I now invite the Principal and Secretary, Dr. Paul Wilson, to officially close the ceremony. I request the congregation to rise.
I dissolve the graduation day ceremony.